In the bustling bazaars of Mumbai, Arjun, a seasoned artisan, intricately crafts stunning jewelry that carries the legacy of India's rich cultural heritage. For years, his creations captivated customers thousands of miles away, primarily in the United States, transforming his life and uplifting his community. But in April of 2025, a single piece of news sent shockwaves through India's export-driven industries, shaking Arjun's world to its core. On a seemingly ordinary morning, reports broke that US President Donald Trump had imposed a staggering 26% tariff on imported Indian goods. The decision, framed as a move toward fairer trade practices, became a nightmare for artisans like Arjun, whose livelihoods depended on global markets. Jewelry, alongside textiles and electronics, suddenly became significantly costlier for American consumers. Almost overnight, the demand from the US dwindled. "How can we survive these prices?" asked fellow traders in Mumbai's market square. "They won't buy. They're already looking to alternatives." Hope began to flicker, however, as news of ongoing negotiations surfaced. While artisans agonized over dwindling incomes, they also pinned their hopes on diplomatic efforts. The Indian government, recognizing the gravity of the crisis, engaged with US officials to resolve this trade conflict. The focus? Enhancing market access, reducing barriers, and stitching back frayed economic ties. Adding to that hope was Eric Garcetti, the US ambassador to India, who stood firm in a public statement. "We must lower tariffs," declared Garcetti. "India's contributions to our economy, from investments to workforce, are immense. Collaboration, not isolation, is the way forward." Finally, after weeks of tense talks, a breakthrough emerged. In a dramatic announcement, Trump revealed that India had agreed to lower tariffs on certain American imports in return for eased restrictions on Indian goods. This mutual compromise marked the beginning of rebuilding fractured trade relations. For Arjun, the news came as a lifeline. "It's a second chance," he said, carefully holding a half-finished necklace, a piece he'd almost abandoned crafting. Now, with optimism, he worked late into the evening, adding intricate designs inspired by resilience itself. As the golden sun set over Mumbai, bathing the city in a warm glow, Arjun reflected on the lessons of this crisis. For him, the jewelry he creates is not just business. It is a symbol of endurance, culture, and hope. It's proof that even in the face of global disruption, artisans like him can adapt and thrive, keeping centuries-old traditions alive.